Melissa. So we've talked about how to develop change strategies for specific changes, but organizations are seeing changes become more frequent, and in many cases, organizations are going through multiple changes at once. So what does this mean for the change strategies that organizations develop?
Well, when organizations are experiencing multiple changes at once, it means they can't approach each one with blinders on. So it's important to take a step back and look at the big picture. So while an organizational restructuring and the implementation of a new HR system may look separate on paper, it's really your employees who are going to be feeling those impacts of those changes at the same time. So the change strategies for each effort need to account for each other. Plus, beyond the strategies of those individual efforts, I think organizations need a way to see their interrelated impacts at a portfolio level.
So how does a portfolio level view of changes benefit organizations?
Well, when you have a bird's eye view of the changes occurring across the organization, you can maximize the use of your time and resources and minimize the disruptions to your people. So, for example, if your changes aren't coordinated, a group of employees could receive two different change related communications in one day. And that might make them feel overwhelmed or confused. And I think if you look at that even on a bigger picture level, I think that can help to start contributing to employees feeling burnt out, which brings up a whole different set of discussion topics and a whole host of negative impacts to your people, to their productivity and to your business. With a portfolio approach, organizations can engage people in a coordinated way, and employees are able to see how all the different changes connect back to your organization's overall success.
So how can organizations keep track of all these different change strategies and efforts at once?
Well, there are a variety of ways you can approach portfolio change management. I think the key is to keep it simple and to keep it actionable. So you don't necessarily have to create something new either, right? We help our clients identify opportunities to weave change element into their already existing current project management practices. So what project data are you already collecting? What are you already reporting out on? And how can we build on that? We also help mitigate change saturation by sequencing milestones and coordinating stakeholder touch points. So if you need a survey for one project, how do you make sure that that's coordinated with the survey you need for another project? I think what's important really here is to start somewhere, adjust as you go, and then make sure whatever you're doing is delivering the best and biggest impact that you can.
Well, thanks, Melissa. This has been super helpful. I really appreciate all these thoughts on portfolio change management.
Awesome.